Hello, hello. I'm just gonna wait for y'all to come in, pop up. Just dropping some seeds, so I figured I'll just do it on a live. Just making sure the camera. Okay, hopefully it's clear enough you guys can see. I'm doing my melons, cucumbers, squashes. I have about 15 or 18 cells right now. And then based on this, I'll see if I have to do any more. So I'll wait for it to go on to notifications. Hey, everybody. I'm trying to change it to, if you're talking to me, I can't, hold on. All messages. Okay. So hey, everybody, who's hiding, who's in the bushes? Because this is the bush people. So I'm gonna do some cucumbers. I just got the ones I ordered from. Hey, G Mama, just got the ones I ordered from M.I. Gardner. Oh, sorry, my hands are a bit ashy. So I'm planting indoors because this soil has already been treated with some hot water a couple of days ago. I put them in the containers, dollar store containers. I want to give some of these away. Not that many, but a few. So I don't want to have to buy expensive ones. So I'm going to be planting Space Master 80 cucumbers. These are supposed to be bush variety. And it's good for small spaces, small patch of land or pots or even hanging baskets. So I'm going to try these ones. So I'm just going to label, first of all, I'll label the containers with some green. I use the painter's tape, not that sticky, because I can never remember what I planted. So I will label some of them. So I think I want about 3 and maybe 2 for my dad's garden, parents' house. So I asked them today, they want cucumbers and they don't mind bush because it won't take up that much space, even though they have more than I do. So I just stick a piece of tape on there and label it, because depending on how things grow, they move around in the tray if they're blocking each other. So that's what I'm doing. What have you planted, G Mama? Hey, Jamaica. What have you planted, G Mama? Do you start I know you have a smaller space. Are you doing any outdoor gardening? And let me drop the link if somebody wants to chit chat. I have to still up pot my herb garden challenge. I'm going to probably do that tomorrow, but I'll record that. And because I got to do the video by Sunday. There's just literally no time. I got to still plant my carrots outside and the beans, maybe a couple of running cucumbers. So I think I'll do 3 cucumber. Yeah, I'll do 3 so I can harvest some seeds. I grew some Space Master cukes allegedly because they vined all over the. What? I thought they're not supposed to vine. Hey, GT. I thought they're not supposed to vine. They vined? Oh my, these people, don't tell me they're lying. Don't tell me me order this and then it says right here. Oh no, because the vines have been trained to grow perfectly in smaller spaces. Well, I guess it's bush kind of, but not fully. Okay, well, we'll see. Oh, sunflowers? I haven't done them yet. I'm scared to do them because of the stupid squirrels. So let me put Space Master Kooks because I'm going to be doing probably some pickling cucumbers. I'm going to have to get another tray, which I haven't prepared yet. So maybe I'll just discuss seeds with you. I'm going to have to get another tray. I could fit about 3 more in this tray, but I need to do, like, I finally got Kusha. I can't plant things that I have here to plant. I don't have enough space. Every year I'm going to shrink the garden. Why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep... I think I might have to give my dad 2 seeds and let them plant them in their own seed starting tray because I don't have room for all this stuff. I don't have room. Let me find a pen. Use a pencil, toothpick, so I can make a hole. And then I'm going to get the spritzer. I'll get the spritzer in a second so I can spray this stuff. I don't want no bugs in the house, so I would do this outside, but no ma'am, no sir. Yes, I want to do dwarf sunflowers. I got a couple more seeds from the dollar. Was it the dollar store? Yeah, it was Dollar Tree. And I know last year I had some early, and I did a few late in the season. Yeah, I'm gonna let them do them at their house because I don't have any more room. Can't keep up with all these seeds. So I'm gonna do mine maybe sometime this week. I just have to find some room. Okay, so I don't know how deep it's going. Maybe about less than half an inch. Whoops, spilling dirt. Okay, so those 3 are done. I'll put them at the back and I'll spray all of them at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna do some watermelons. I'm not in the watermelon challenge. I don't think it's any point. My season's so short. I could, but why go into something and you might lose? You want to go in when you have a chance. I don't think I have a chance in hell. So let me just grow my melons over here quietly in peace and watch all the trash talking. Hold on, let me keep up with the chat. I don't want to get too far. Hey, 10. I'm just planting some seeds. So just touching base with you all because I haven't. Hey, Mike. I didn't go live on Saturday. I am getting the rental property ready. The one that the lady left, their boyfriend. The place is so nasty. It's not. It's so disgusting. It's gross. I don't know how somebody can live so nasty. We went up there a couple of times. The guy went there that I know to do some painting. That's all done, and it's all been fixed, like the nicks and the drywall. And the agent's gone there. We're going to sell it, so we're putting it on the market. I think this is all a sign to leave that area. It's just getting a little low down, and a lot of homelessness and substance abuse. It's just the area's change, and I don't think I want to tolerate the ups and downs and ebbs and flows. I'm like, time to go somewhere else. And God knows, because this is exactly the time they left voluntarily, so we didn't have to ask them to leave, because it's sometimes more difficult to sell something with a tenant, and it's time to renew the mortgage. So I think God sent a sign that if you want to sell, now's the time to do it. He opened the door wide. Hey, Renaissance. He opened the door wide open. So I had to go there. It took us about several hours to clean the fridge. The freezer's not even clean because we had to focus on removing all the garbage. They left about 15 bags of garbage outside, but there was still a fridge full of crap, a freezer full of crap. The stove, I sprayed last Saturday with about a whole bottle of oven cleaner and the oven to eat away at the grime of 4 to 5 years of grease and grime. Hey, Juicing with Jay. Did I miss anybody else? Oh, Girl Dad. Oh, hey, Girl Dad. Sorry, I didn't see you. They didn't clean the stove or the oven. If you don't want to clean, I'm supposed to be planting seeds, but this is me venting. If you don't want to clean, why don't you get some foil and foil the tray or cover this up with foil? Like, why? And the old stoves that have the drip tray, the electric stoves, why don't you get the dollar store foil liners? Like, if you don't want to clean, there's products out there to make things easier to catch the dirt. Why are you letting it sit there? And let me see, Crimson Sweet. I want to plant some Crimson Sweet. I tried it last season. Nothing. Sometimes when you transplant with fat fingers, you actually kill the plant. So this year I'm going to be more careful. And I didn't plant my stuff on time. They were in this little containers too long, and that was also a problem. So, but anyways, nasty. But not even good thing. I used all the food from the fridge and the freezer, and I fed the chickens. So most of it's gone. All that's left. Actually, this is not even open. Did I not plant this last year? Okay, let me use something that's already opened. Let me plant some sugar baby. I fed the chickens almost everything. So now what's left is cranberries. from the freezer. They had frozen mangoes, which was defrosted in the fridge because I'm not putting that crap in my fridge. My freezer, I put it in the bar fridge so I can sanitize that fridge after. They ate blueberries. They had a whole bunch of. I boiled a carton of eggs from their fridge and gave them scrambled eggs with the shell. And I gave them. I can't remember. They had a whole bunch of crap from that freezer and fridge. A whole bunch of stuff. Oats from the cupboard, some hemps and flax seeds. I gave the chickens all of it. So I've been getting about 5 eggs a day. That dollar spent on. Some people don't respect. Nope, they don't. So the agent was saying, why don't you guys just buy a new stove? I don't want to spend money. I'll put some more sweat equity into cleaning it. And I'm going to bring my steamer. I haven't used it in a long time. I don't have to use it at my house because I don't need the place get so nasty. But I'm going to get the steamer and steam blast the stove. And that might get all the gunk off, especially after I've soaked it for a week pretty much in oven cleaner. So that's going to be probably my Saturday. So that's why I'm going live again today, just so I can get those things done so that they can get on the market and they can get sold ASAP. Because I don't want to drag it out. I want it kind of over and done with. But it's painted. The veranda's painted. Everything looks nice. The only thing left is to clean the yard, which is a lot of gunk and stuff in there too. But we can get that done. I can get someone to come and help do that outside work, bag it up, sugar baby, and get the place cleaned. But it looks, the inside is fine. Just the stove upstairs and the freezer. The freezer is empty, but we have to just clean up the gunk. So I'm going to get the steamer and just, clean it out and get it all nice and spanking brand new. That was a brand new fridge. And you want to see the dents in the door, the amount of dents in the fridge door. Like, what are you doing in the fridge? These people were awful. They're so wicked. It's going to follow them. They can't ask us for no recommendation. I'm not giving them no referral. Nasty, disgusting set of people. And that's how they lived. When we went there the last time, her armpit was so ripe that I was going to drop on the floor. Hold on. Sugar baby watermelon. I think I'm going to plant. I want to plant 2, but I probably should plant 3 because something always goes wrong, right? I just purchased a new fridge. The one that was in the apartment was horrible, and I couldn't see myself putting anything inside. Ooh, that's gross. When we clean the fridge, it looks so good. Even the gasket, we had to put some chemicals to put the mask on and just sprayed it up. I didn't have the steamer, but if I bring the steamer, that should do the freezer. Should I do 3 sugar baby? Sorry, I'm sitting. Let me do 2. And if I want to do a third, I'll do a third. That's what I'll do because I don't want too many things. I put my cold stuff outside, so all the bok choys, the brassicas, kohlrabis are outside already. All I gotta do is I cover them up with the special mesh and the garbage bins from the Dollar Tree, and to protect them from the cabbage moth. And also I find there's aphids or some other little bugs. So hopefully that will keep them protected so I can actually eat them without all these holes. But a couple of things did die. We had a sudden frost that I did not know. And the plants can handle it. That wasn't the issue. But some of them were too young when I put them out. I should have let them get a little bigger before I put them out in the cold. So, you live and you learn. I thought I could push it, but no. So I put the rest outside yesterday and the day before. They're a good size, so they'll be fine. So 2 sugar baby, 3 Space Master cucumbers, and I have a yellow watermelon too. I do want to plant that this year. Yellow watermelon, petite yellow. I think it goes by different names, but that's the one. Does it say heirloom? It says non-GMO. Doesn't say heirloom though. The sugar baby's heirloom. And the crimson sweet is non-GMO. So it says. So I'll do 2 sugar baby, 2 yellow, and 2 crimson sweet. Pitfall. Oh, it was right. Yeah, it was good. Do sugar babies? We Northerners got. Yeah. I'm doing all three. I'm gonna do Crimson Sweet Sugar Baby and the yellow ones, and I'll give the seeds to my dad and let him plant two of each as well. So today I'll just drop off the seeds and tell him I was gonna do them for both of us, but I'm running out of room, and they haven't even filled their shelf yet because I'm doing all the plant. No. They're gonna have to drop some seeds. I have a grow shelf that's there. I set them up with a light. With the light, is it 2 shelves? Yeah, 2 shelves with lights and everything. So I'm gonna get them to use the containers, not the pods, and plant their own. I just don't have the room. I ran out of space, and that's why I had to plant the stuff outside. I don't got no room inside. I'll show you one of my plants for those of you who don't start indoors, but maybe you're in a warm climate. So we got to start ourselves early. So this one. Hey, Duval. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I got Santa Claus from GT Junior. Oh, I never heard of that one. I'm growing new queen watermelon this season. I also planted the Santa Claus melon and the Mibao Korea. What? What Mibao Korea? I've never had any of I've never even heard of half of those. Oh, jeez. I have the Minnesota midget. It did taste good, but some of y'all don't like it. I don't think Cece liked it, or somebody else didn't like it. Yeah. Oh, you got them from GT2 as well. That's the best thing, is sharing seeds. I got a lot of seeds from different people, which I still got to record the mail call for the last year. Hold on. Let me guess. Is that GT? Yep. I know you always come up. Hold on. Add to stage.
What up with you, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How you doing? I'm good.
I'm
Just
so
leaving
good.
Costco, spending some money.
I gotta go to Costco. Never mind. I gotta get some supplies for the freezer. I'm eating out too often. I'm getting too chunky, so I gotta get back to making my own food.
Yeah, I'm getting too chunky too. I went to Home Depot yesterday, and my brother works there, and I was with one of my clients, and he said something like, "Oh, he said that he was the cuter brother," and of course I'm gonna laugh. I know who I am, so I started laughing, and then he said, "I don't know about that, but GT is so fat. Every day he gets bigger." I'm talking about, it was so funny though. It was funny. It didn't hurt my feelings because, you know, I eat food.
Oh my God. It's been so busy, and it's exactly what happens every spring. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop. I gotta get some groceries, get my fruit, get my stuff. So I'm not binging. I went to McDonald's
Somebody
today.
says
Go ahead, sorry.
somebody was saying something about the sugar baby. I mean, Santa Claus melon. Who said that?
I think it was Mike and GT, not GT, Mike and G Mama. That they got it from you, I think they said. Did they get it from you?
If it was Mike, then maybe. Yeah, I that's all I heard was because I was asking about returning trees because I bought some trees 2 years ago, and my dad said,
Oh,
"Oh, you can return them," and I said, "No, you can't, Dad." I was like, "It was 2 years ago." He was like, "Son, you can return the tree." I said, "Oh, okay then." So I went up there to ask them while I was checking out, and he was like, "Yeah, but we physically have to have the tree, so you have to dig it up." And I'm thinking to
yeah, you
myself,
have to dig it up. Yeah.
it's in a bucket. So that's
I
easy.
have to take mine. I took mine. Yeah, I took mine back. It was in a bucket. I put it in a plastic bag so I keep it in the bucket. And but over here it's a 1 year for trees. They said because when I returned it, they
Yeah,
said you had one more day to return it. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, you had one more day. Yeah, she says personal size melons, 25 to 85 days. And then Mike goes, yeah, he got it from you. He got it from
those are my
you.
favorite melons. The Santa Claus is
I've
my favorite
never
melon.
had that before. I gotta look it up then.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me let me Google Schmoogle. I've
Okay,
never seen that.
I'm gonna have to drop one today when I get home. I'm gonna drop one. I done dropped all these other ones, Kajari and all this other one. It's like, man, you better go ahead and drop your favorite.
Are you gonna be in the melon
Yeah,
wars too, or are you just watching from the side?
of course.
I see it. It looks like it almost looks like I know what I think I've seen this in the store before, but it's similar to what's that melon? It's like a cantaloupe. It's like a yellow skin though. I can't remember what it's called, but we have a melon that kind of looks like this, kind of oval.
Hmm.
That looks actually pretty good.
That Santa Claus is the
In
best
Spain,
to me.
it looks like inside like a honeydew mixed with a cantaloupe. Got yellow and green. Okay, the taste is like, let me see what it says. Mild mellow melon flavor with sweetness close to honeydew. Yeah, it looks like a honeydew inside. Pale outer
Oh,
rind, blah blah blah. It says a
that's what it
strong.
said it is.
Yeah, it says it's
Mm,
close to a honeydew melon. The flavor and sweetness is close
mhm.
to a honeydew melon.
Nice.
I never liked honeydew because I always had it over here and it was never ripe properly because they picked them so early and shipped them.
Hmm.
So when you taste when it's ripe, I'm like, oh my god, it actually tastes nice.
Yeah,
With
that's
2 young watermelons. Okay.
that's what made me start growing fruit. Is because I had a bad honeydew melon. It
Hey,
tastes like
Joe.
water. I said, ain't nowhere in the world. I wanted to take it back to
I'm
the
in for
store,
the
and I had
North
all cut
Melon
it up.
Wars crew. We have our own North Melon crew. Who's that? Or we're just doing it on the side because we know we're not going to win from the Southerners.
Now, my friend, my buddy, he told me not to call him friend, but my friend, my buddy, Micro Farmer is having a contest, so that's what that is. That's he's referring to, I believe. I'm gonna
Okay.
join both of them. I'm gonna try
That's
to
why
knock
that's why
broke
I probably didn't
and
know about it. Okay.
hmm?
That's why I didn't know about it.
Oh, oh, yeah.
We'll leave that
I
there.
don't. Yeah, I
We'll
don't.
leave that.
Yeah, I just be doing what I do. That's all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm trying to take it all. I'm trying to take it all. I ain't playing. It's gonna be a hard task, but I understand the I understand how melons grow and things like that. So I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Crimson Sweet. I will put that on the side for now. So I got the cucumbers, the yellow, the honey, the sugar baby. I think I might do some Chicago pickling. Should I do the Chicago pickling or the Market More 76? Let's take a vote. Which
Mm.
cucumber? The pickling cucumber? I don't really have a preference. It doesn't matter to me. I got the Market More or I got the pickling.
Which one has a shorter maturity date?
I think they're both the same, but let me check. 50 to 60 and one says 67. So it's pretty much the same.
That 50 sound good. That's right up my alley, though.
So let me see what they say. Everyone not for everyone. Yeah. Well, it's not even just that, but I'm not gonna go back over that. You don't start none, there won't be none. I don't start stuff, but I'll finish it. Tiger melon was so juicy and pretty sad. It was not good. Oh, yeah, I grew the midget. He didn't like. Mike didn't like the. Well, everyone's. Yeah, I don't know. You got to go over there and find out. Don't ask me. I don't know that about over there. You're gonna have to go over there and find out. Northern melon. Yeah, I think it's watermelon wars. What it sounds like, but they're doing a northern side shoot because they know they're not going to beat the Southerners. We're not going to beat David Core. There's no we're going to beat people like Farmer Q. You guys got the weather and the heat on your side. Hey, Texas Lala. Pickle is prolific. Oh, hey, Sam, you stuck in there. It says Chicago, Market More. Oh yeah, Chicago. Okay, so pickling. So 2 for the pickling one. I think my Wi-Fi cut out. Is it back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Market more. Market more for Jamaica. And everyone's just saying hey to everybody. So let me go back up. Which one was prolific you said again? It was the pickle. Okay, you know what? I think most of you voted for the pickle, so let's try that one because we want prolific. Because I got a short growing season. I don't think I'm gonna do honeydew Minnesota midgets this year. I think I'll take a break. And the other watermelon, the early Canada, I'm not gonna bother with that one. I want things that are gonna be super sweet.
Early Canada is the name of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's very sweet. I don't know where that. I had those seeds from the store, but it wasn't that hype. It wasn't market. Okay, Chicago pickling cucumber, good. Yeah. That I got it. Some. Once again, I'm gonna try to grow a big watermelon. I do good on sugar baby and small melons. I did okay. I did it in containers, but I think I might put some of them in the raised beds. I want them a bit bigger. No, my 1 pound sugar baby not gonna beat 50. Yeah, it's not gonna beat Scully. We not beat Scully.
Scully, yeah, that's the
There's
name
no
of
way.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we not gonna beat him. So we got to have our own side shoot. I had so many pickles last summer. I got a shelf of can. That's what I want. I want to get my own pickles and my own relish. Do you have a recipe, Mike? Did you use the canning book? Did you use the ball canning book? You're not growing this
And
year. Well,
what kind
yeah,
of pickles
I
did
don't
you
blame you.
actually?
Yeah, what kind of pickles did you make, Mike?
And what kind of cucumbers did you grow? I want to have that problem.
I think I think he's talking about the same one, Chicago pickling. But
Chicago
I'll wait for him to
pickling.
answer. Yeah, I'll wait for him to answer
Mm-hmm.
because I want that problem. I want same thing. I want to have a lot of pickles and relish in the already canned.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. I don't want to have to grow the same things every year. I want to kind of rotate. And when I do grow it, it's like prolific, and then I'll just preserve it and have enough to last for a couple of years, like 2 years at least. So that I'm gonna put.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna plant 2 Chicago pickling. Get my label. I use
Which is
ball recipe.
Chicago
Okay.
pickling?
What's it look like?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yes,
No,
it's
what's
Chicago pickling. Hey, I got that from oh man, who sent me those seeds?
you probably have
My
them. It's very
Renaissance
common.
grandmama.
Very common. It has a lot
I
of. It's
don't have.
very bumpy. It's very bumpy. The other ones that I'm looking at are more smooth, but this one is very bumpy.
Mm.
I grew it before, and I think I did get it before, and it wasn't a very, mind you, I probably picked it late. It wasn't very. It was a bit bitter. I don't know when to harvest
Mm-hmm.
everything because that's my week. I gotta learn how to harvest on time because they get a little bit too old, and it's too bitter. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it and watering and stuff.
I got my man, what's the name of that?
Thank you. Now,
Oh, I got some cuttings on the way. Oh man, what's the name of those
did you
cuttings?
order some?
Loquat. I ordered some loquat cuttings.
Oh, I want. Well, from
Yeah.
where? Well, actually, I can't get them because any nursery in the States, they barely ship to Canada. So I have to go to a Canadian nursery. And the only thing I can see that I want right now is the persimmons and persimmons. Something else you guys mentioned. Can't remember. I put it in the catalog. I wrote it down. And I can't remember, but it was something that you guys are. I think it was one of the figs that Odom was mentioning,
Mm.
and something else. And somebody gave me a plum. She gave me another cutting. She gave me one last year. It died, and she gave me
Mm-hmm.
another one this year. I don't know why it died. It was cold hardy, but I guess what she gave me was too small, and it just didn't survive.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me a big cutting this year, and it's already budding. So it's looking real good. Real good. Let me
Does
see what these hold
plums
on.
they root?
I think so because she gave me I had to put more dirt in the pot, but it had roots. Yeah, she gave me two actually. So I gave one to my dad, and I told him do not put it in the ground. I want to take it when we move to the farm. Well, when we get the farm property, that's the goal. So I said do not put it in the ground. Keep it in a big container because when we move, I'm taking them with me. It stopped raining long enough for me to clean my garden, waiting to plant. I have to clean a bit more of my garden, but it's pretty good. My neighbor, he's planting. He always, well, since I came here, he started to plant as well. He plants. I have to get to Menards when I get to the States. I haven't Menards and Bucky's. I hear you guys talking about Bucky's. I need to go there. And he gets hype, and then by end of May, he's like he doesn't care about the garden anymore. Hey, Bud Files, spiky, but you need to rub. Yeah, they're spiky. Okay, and I think my other neighbor is back from Florida. She goes there for the winter, so I think she's back. I saw the car move, so she'll be planting her garden as well in the buckets. But yeah, he's hyped now, so he's always out there. I'm like, oh. It's so rude though. Like, I like when I'm there by myself. Now he's out there gardening. I'm like, man, I want them to garden, but then I don't because I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. Girl, make up your mind. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Now, if I'm gonna research or if plums can be propagated, the reason why I asked is because I thought everything could be propagated until I got apple cuttings. And I was growing the apple cuttings and they looked good. I'm talking about they grew leaves and everything, but there was no roots. And then I was showing it on Facebook or something like that, and they knew better than me, and it was like, they told me, and so I looked it up, and I'm like, oh man, so apples don't root unless you use like an air layer, I guess, or you graft it on.
I would never know. These people won't stop calling me. They've been calling me for 2 weeks. The internet company from this other place. I said, okay, send me the prices and I'll let you know if I'm interested. Well, that was me basically saying, I'm not going to call you back. Don't call me. I'll call you. They won't stop calling me. I feel like I'm being harassed. Look, I owe them money. Stop calling me. Leaving me messages. I'm going to have to block them or just say, stop calling me. Really. I don't like being harassed. That's one thing I cannot stand. Do not call my phone and harass me. Leave me alone. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to plant some table queen because Sam got me into this and I bought the seeds, but I put them up too late last year and they didn't make it.
What's table queen?
Okay, so table queen. It's like a buttercup, but not quite.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to do these two. I'm going to do table queen and buttercup. But they look almost the same.
Table queen looked like table queen looked sort of like an acorn squash. Or is the acorn squash smoother?
Yeah. It looks acornish, you're right. And then the buttercup looks kind of acornish, but a different, yeah. I'm going to do both. And I'm doing the kusha. Because that I saw from Homestead Heart. So I need to I'm like, damn, I need some of those, man. So I got some kusha. Buy a crab apple, graft to it. That's what Mike's saying, GT. Buy a crab apple and graft to it. I got the grafting kit. I'm itching to use.
Yeah, I got one too, G Mama.
Like acorn.
I hear you, Mike.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, I want to know about the plums.
The plum? I don't know.
Plum cuttings.
Let's Google.
There we go. I appreciate you, Urban.
So what am I asking? Can you propagate? Can I propagate a plum? Hold on. How do you propagate fruit? No, plum. I want plum. It says growing a plum tree from a branch can be done by cutting a 15-inch long pencil width branch, dipping it into rooting hormone, and planting it in composted soil, which is what you already do. So I think you can root the plum.
Are you serious? Oh, y'all just opened up.
She gave me the plum last year and it died, but she's given the plum to multiple people. and they put it in pots and then put it in the ground, and they've all gotten plums. So when she gave me the pot on Sunday, it looked like it already had roots. So I put some more dirt and compost on it and some chicken salad
Mm-hmm.
from the compost bin. So it's sitting there and it went through a frost and it's living its best life. It's living its best life. So I am optimistic. I've never done. You know what? You can't do apples because we tried to do our apple tree. That's probably why it wouldn't work. And we were trying everything.
From
And
what
we even
I
tried
mean,
the air layer. We tried the air layer, but it didn't take either. We probably didn't do good. Hey, Miss Shirley. Oh, that explains. You see, I didn't know.
from this was years. This was before YouTube. I was trying to figure out how I can get apples at a cheap price. I got more access to money now, but then I didn't have as much access to money, and I wasn't as driven as I am now. And I tried apples. I put it on Facebook, and a couple of likes or whatever, and then someone made a comment, and I was like, man, is this true? And I went to Google and I looked, and I didn't see any information that would support that it could be done.
Well, G Mama is saying yes, plums can be propagated vegetatively through budding, grafting, hardwood cutting, and leafy softwood cuttings. Winter is the best time to take hardwood cuttings taken from hardwood. Oh, she has another. Hold on. Hardwood.
She said vegetatively, though.
Yeah. Google says yes, plums can be propagated. But she said hold on, I'll put it back up. It says vegetatively through budding, grafting, hardwood cutting, and leafy softwood cuttings. So are cuttings what you do? You do cuttings already.
I do cuttings, but I was looking for the phrase rooting. Vegetative meaning for grafting or things like that. I know most fruit trees can be done like that, but I was wondering about the rooting. But I think you already said that it could. So.
Yeah, my clip said rooting hormone and so on, so on. So it can be done, but apples, I guess not. So I'll check that myself because I tried apple. No, it was a lie. That's a lie. We tried the pear tree, and nothing happened. So maybe we didn't do it right, or I don't know.
I'm trying to graft it all. I mean, I'm trying to root it all. Don't give me no cutting.
I bought a fruit salad tree that has four. I bought it a couple years ago, and I got fruit. But this year, the branch with the moon glow, now it looks dead. That branch looks dead. I didn't get no fruit last year. It didn't bud, and that branch is so small. I'm like, I think I don't have a moon glow, so I had to buy a moon glow separate because it wasn't grafted good on the tree, I guess. So that's that. Buttercup. And the apple tree is flowering very nicely. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to do 2 buttercup, 2 table queen, and 2 cushaw. And I'm going to also do 2, I think you got me into these. I ordered some more. Early white scallop, the like patty pan. So I'm going to do 2 of those as well. Because I need to get some food for the winter. I want to have enough to store for the winter, and I don't have to go to the store for that kind of stuff. Buttercup.
Just that statement makes me want to lessen my work there. It's like
I work so much that I would have to really sacrifice a lot to actually, find the time to do more. Yeah, I definitely would have to do some sacrifice. Yeah.
I know it's hard when you're so busy. That's why I made my family grow. I'm like, you guys got to grow so we could each share, like, swap stuff, and it's less pressure on one person. So now my other sister's like, okay, I'm gonna grow food. I'm like, yeah, you gotta grow it, not ask me to come over and plant it for you. Because she's got a way of doing stuff like that. I'm like, listen here.
For sure.
I need more room. I know you can grow, Mike. Oh my goodness. If people say they can't grow food, they lie because you be growing. Peppers are easy. I need to grow candy roaster, buttercup. Yeah, I'm gonna grow kombucha. I got some seeds from Mood, so I'm gonna add 2 kombucha as well, and just collect as many seeds as I can. Just put it in a pot. My fruit salad tree didn't survive the move. Oh no. That's why I want to try grafting my own. Plus, it's a cool experiment. Oh, sorry to hear that. I guess they were too rough with it. I don't know, because you can't be banging that tree around. It doesn't like the and probably the
Hello.
microclimate. I'm gonna try cutting. Hold on, let me try snipping these seeds. 'Cause I think growing up the box snipped them, right? You snip the tip to make it germinate faster. Let's try that on the buttercup, and I'll tell you guys how that went. I meant to do that for the other ones, but I just remembered because I know he and somebody else did it too. I think it was also Epic. They cut the tip and I probably should put some newspaper down. Let me get some newspaper because I'm making a mess on this white desk and that's gonna irritate my spirit all night. And then I'll have to put no bleach. So this is 1, 2. Do I have newspaper? Okay, yeah, yes. Snip the quorum. I don't know the proper word, but it's called the tip. Okay. Oh, I'll drop the link again in case somebody else wants to pop up. Hold on. Paste. This is just informal chitter chatter. Yeah, snipping the tip helps water absorb faster. I tried soaking my okra seeds, and I don't see that it's getting any faster. Hardwood and snip the tip. We gardeners, you guys are perverted. You gardeners are perverted. Everything is taken in a different light. I was literally snipping the tip. We are not talking about any medical procedure on a human being. Okay, so that one's planted, buttercup. Let me get some paper because give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Let me get some newspaper to cover this table. And I'll bring a plant to show you how it looks. Hold on.
What's up, y'all? Planting trays she got. That looked pretty cool. It looked like they're kind of durable.
I can't find
I can't see
newspaper,
the
but I'm
chat.
going to use some. Oh, yeah, I'm back. Hold on. I know you can't see the chat. Oh, okay. Did I leave the camera off? I thought I turned it off. I'm going to use these paper bags because I can't find newspaper. I think I threw it in the recycling bin. But I have one of my plants. So this is the dark galaxy tomato, and it's about 3 inches, so it's gotten pretty big. So that's going to be good to go outside soon. And then this one is the cayenne pepper. Same thing. And these were started in February. I see some suckers, but they're too small to pop off. Do you guys pop off your suckers, Mike? Do you pop off your suckers on the peppers? I've never done it before, but I might try it. And can I propagate those? I think I can, right? Hey, hands in the dirt. I think I can
Yes.
propagate those, right?
Is that the
See, that's what
purple dark galaxy?
Yeah, I got that one
Okay.
instead of the stupid GMO one. We ain't doing
I
no
thought that's what
GMO.
you just said, man.
No, the purple tomato is GMO. I got the galaxy because it's purple and it's not GMO. The GMO one is called the purple tomato. That's what it's called. So I got the Galaxy because it is purple and it's got GMO. So that's the one I'm growing. And this is from the library, the seeds. So I'm going to give them back some seeds. So I didn't pay for those seeds. I got it from the library. And this is what's so dry. I'm telling you, these things, it's hard to keep up with the watering. I'm telling you. I'm getting out of hand. Who is this? Okay, so this one. So I planted those two. So now next is the table queen. So the 2 table queen. Let me just keep up with the chat. I propagate pepper cuttings. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to try that because that will save me time from dropping more seeds. I got to try more of that, not just dropping seeds. And my tomato plant from the WIG, one of them is like not looking good. The other one, I planted 2 of the suckers in water to get some roots. And I've been eating tomatoes already from that too. And they taste good. They taste, it's not in hydroponics, so it doesn't have that weird taste. It tastes like the real thing from in soil. Yes, outside, no. Oh, for peppers, I think I missed. I'm gonna have to figure out what that was applying to because I had Galaxy has been around for years from baking. Exactly. So hey, Lynn, hey, Rachel.
There's a specific one that has been out for a while. Yep.
I never heard of Queen of the Night. That sounds very kind of interesting. The GMO is from a different company. But people think because it's a purple tomato, they think that maybe it's that one. No, I ain't doing that one. We can propagate peppers. Yeah, we can. Samaka. I know somebody took the suckers because if you look at this one, it's still very young. But let me get my little toothpick. There's suckers growing in the crevice. I'll just try to get it. Whoops, as close as I can. There's a sucker here. There's a sucker there. There's a sucker here. Maybe the camera's not showing it as good, but you'll see little things coming in between.
Is that in the flower node?
Yeah, it's in the node. I call it the crevice, in the crack.
Yeah, armpit.
I don't use proper terms. I just say in the crevice. So you'll see. Hopefully you saw it because I'm just turning the camera and I don't know what. If you there you that's a better one. You see it right in that little joint, that little teeny leaf. That's right.
Yeah. Let that grow a little bit and chop all the bottom.
Once it gets bigger, some like a tomato, like that branch, you can snap it off and then put it in water. So I heard. I have never done it. So I heard. I'm probably gonna try it. Oh, you did a video on it? Then maybe I saw your video. I just don't remember who I saw. Removing the suckers. Yeah, I do inside to let it breathe. Okay, let it breathe. Yeah, so I'm going to try that because then I don't have to drop so many seeds. My tomato plant is ready to go outside. It has a tomato. I've harvested about 4 tiny Tims and I've eaten them. And I don't have to wash them because they've grown inside. I love it. I propagate everything I grew inside to take outside. Oh, see, that's smart. Exactly. You weren't sitting here dropping seeds like me and mixing soil and getting gnats. That's a smart way to do it. I propagate squashes, peppers, tomatoes. You can propagate squashes? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, just drop it in some water.
A whole bunch of chili herbal plants. Oh. And then Mike, that's what I've been doing, propagating indoors and taking them outside. You might as well. You put in all the work inside anyways. Most all I grow outside is from cuttings. That's why your garden outside it gets so big so fast because you're cutting out all the seeds starting and all this nonsense, which is nonsense because you put in the work already. And then you have a short season, but you get a lot of food. See, that's the whole point. We got to grow smarter, not harder. Smarter. So next
year. All right, I got to get back to work, y'all. All right, no then, problem. Urban.
Thanks for
popping. All right, have a good one. I'll be in the chat,
too.
Though. Have a good one.
Okay. If somebody else wants to come up, you guys can come up. Well, if I know you, that is. If I've never seen you before in a live, don't be coming up here. I'll drop the link again. So this is, what am I doing? Table Queen? Yeah, Table Queen. But that's the way. Hey, did I miss somebody? Oh, girl, is that a piece of steak? Are you doing a chuck roast? Okay, so you and me both with those gnats. Yep. Yeah, it was a bad experience. It just, I know some people don't care, but I really don't want to go in my house and have to deal with flies. I went outside to check some of the pots that are outside, and I could see bugs crawling in the soil. Like the soil is full of not just potato bugs and earwigs and stuff like that. I can literally see the gnats. I don't want to deal with that. They can stay outside. That's why I'm dropping these seeds inside. I would usually just do them outside, but I don't want them to be outside and then potentially get bugs in them. And then I'm bringing the bugs back inside. There's one gnat that's left. It won't die, but everything else has been killed. And the neem oil has been working, the mosquito bits, and just putting hot water on the soil when I take it out the bag. It's fine. And I don't believe that hot water is going to kill everything in the soil, but it kills the eggs and the larva. I don't think it kills all the microorganisms. It probably kills a lot, but not everything. Especially when you have, this contains worm castings and bat guano. I don't think you're destroying everything. So I'm not that concerned. Plus, I'm going to water it with my own compost tea and such the like. So it'll be fine. My plants, as you can see, they've done very well with this mix and using hot water. It's been done very well. Hey, Nikki, I haven't had any problems. But the plants are actually healthier than ever before. Yeah, that one is too smart. Hey, Happy Mac is too smart to go on the sticky trap. 1 second. Let's see what I missed. I went to plant my birdhouse gourd seeds and pantry moths ate them. Oh Lord, I used to hate having moths. I don't even know where they came from. Like, where do they even come from? My mama. Yeah, G Mama and Mike helped me with that gnat game because I was gonna burn the place down. I had enough. But that experience taught me a lesson, and it hasn't happened again. It only happened this time because I trusted the bag that said it was like a hydro growing medium, and it wasn't honest, all the way honest. So anything with any kind of natural organic matter, you're gonna have to put some hot water on that. Don't bring it in the house. If you got a sunroom, fine, do whatever you want, but I think it just makes the growing a lot more enjoyable. I'm just gonna clip the end of the squash seed to make it absorb the water faster and germinate. I'm doing 2 of each. I think that's enough for my size of a garden. And then I'll get my dad to put about 2 of each in his garden. His is more in ground than mine. Mine is a bit of both, but his is totally in ground and raised beds. So we compare results. And if I don't get a good crop, he probably will. And I'll get more seeds from him. And then we share them with the library now. So 2 table queen. I have about 5 more left to plant. And then I'm going to have to mix some more dirt later. I'll do that off after the live. Because I have room for about 3 more. Yeah, I can fit 3 more on this tray. So that makes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 21 can fit on here. So that's pretty good. So table queen. Let me plant the 2 cushaws and see how that. Oh, did you guys watch Mr. Mrs. H's video about the manure that burned up? It smelled like ammonia. I'm like, man, that is all that work. I think it was her bell peppers, and she had like 52, and that was gonna give her enough to can and freeze and get her stuff for cooking for the rest of the year. And if you didn't watch it, check it out. But it was horrible. Horrible. Oh, did I miss something? Yes, I opened the jar and there were those silly cobwebs and just dust left. Oh my goodness. I should be happy that the moths didn't get into the main seed hoard. Yeah, it burned sweet peppers and eggplants. It smelled like ammonia. I never and she had a feeling to like and she didn't. I remember the video before when she was rushing to plant everything in the and it was going to rain. And then it's just like, man, that would piss me the hell off. And it's a good brand. I know you guys all swear by it, but that's why I know for me, and I think it's even also Fifi. I buy my compost. I try to buy it in the fall and leave it outside all winter and let it keep breaking down because I just don't trust that I can't get my supplies after the 2020 shutdowns. I want to have my stuff and I want them to break down a little longer because it's not always composted, but that would piss me off. So, note to self, guys, sometimes you get a bad batch. Let them break down. Don't buy what you need now. Buy what you need in the previous season. Let them sit down, break down, and then use them. Because the one that she had broken down was fine. That like her whole season is ruined. I did see that video. Crazy. Must have smelled like my cat's. Yep. And she didn't smell it at the time, but she said it was very wet. Yes, all of the bell peppers are gone, exception of the kitchen. Telling you. So that's just a lesson for all of us. Just check it. But for me, I just buy my stuff. Like I used 2 bags already, and that was from last year that I left on top of my lawn in the very, very back. And I have a potting bag on the side of my house with 2 bags of manure and another bag of something that was sitting there for over 8 months. So I'll use those first. If I have to buy more stuff, I will buy it, but I probably won't use it. I'm going to use the chicken salad and I'm just going to pour things from the other containers and just mix and match. I'm not going to really use anything new. If I do use it new, I will label those bags and kind of put them in the container. I'm not going to put it in my raised bed. I think I'll put them in the containers and hopefully when I mix it, it won't be so bad. I had seedlings burn up from rhymes with SMO. They had a bad batch, so it had herbicide on it. Note to, and it's not the first time. I think another I mentioned maybe last year, another big channel had a bad batch of soil and it ruined their whole greenhouse and all their stuff was dying. And they had to like do a whole cover crop to get the poison out the soil. And that's why I did cuttings. Okay. That's why he did cuttings. I lost 120 seedlings. Oh, so you learned from a bad experience. Okay, see you later, Miss Shirley. I think you're going live soon too. That's so I have to I'm telling you, if ever you're gonna cry, I would cry living eye water. I would be like crying. And you all have a longer growing season. I would probably be crying blood because I couldn't make up for that. And then she's saying, people might say, oh, go buy seedlings. Yeah, but it's 52. How am I gonna pay for like it's not even economic, doesn't even make sense. I don't know. We just gotta figure out, like in terms of our own garden, ways to avoid that happening. Like planting stuff in 2 separate areas, half over here and half over there with different soil, just to make sure that you don't get burned. Did I see? Hey, Cece, just because you don't want to make the same mistake because you're not going to know it's a mistake until you get burned. So I'm just thinking, okay, I'm not going to ever plant all of the same crop in all the same bed. I'm going to have 2, split it up. I'm going to definitely not buy compost or manure and use it. I'm going to let it sit. So I want to stock up on my manure this year and put it on the skid in the back and just leave it there for the rest of the season. Hey Lash, I'm not going to make that happen because you don't know what you're going to get till you get it. I don't want to trust green stripe. So I'm going to put Kusha. I only have one kind anyways, Kusha. Because that is a devastation. So unless somebody else has seedlings in her area that can kind of give her some, and then she can maybe make cuttings from them. I don't know. 52. And she's not mad at the company. Like she said, they've been using them for years, but that was just a bad batch. So we can't trust the reputation that we've been accustomed to with these companies. They can get a bad batch. Did I plant them? Oh, did I? No, no. Where did I put the seeds in there already? Now I'm confused. You see, you shouldn't be planting and talking. Did I put the seeds in here already? I don't see the seeds, so I think I put them in here already. Oh, Lord. I'm confused. If I don't see something pop up in 3 days, I'll plant them again. I think I put the seed in there already. I'll have to watch the replay. I think I put it in here, but now I'm fishing in here for a seed. I think did I find? I don't know. I think I'm pushing it further down too. No, guys. I think I planted it. I don't see it. Someone have to tell me. I can't find it. I don't remember. I think I snipped the seeds and I put it in there. Okay, well, I guess it's planted, so that's done. Cool. And I think I want to do 2 of these patty pan. Let me keep up with the chat. Yeah, that was tough. Okay. So yeah, just take a note. How does cow poop have rocks and sticks? And that's, I don't know if they're just digging it off the ground. I don't know where they're getting this stuff from, because it's not a farm. It's probably some kind of commercial ranch. I don't know where it's with this tons and tons of cows, and they're just scraping it off of some kind of something. Who knows? Or they're taking tree cuttings and manure and mixing it all together and breaking it down. Because you don't know it's not straight manure, because that would be, they're trying to cut down what we're getting and make more profit. So they're probably mixing it down with stuff. Why would it have ammonia? I have no idea. It smelled like straight ammonia, she said. So something wasn't too right in that. So I'm using my chicken salad this year. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I used some of it already. And I have to get the rabbit poop from my coworker. She's supposed to give me her she was saving it on her patio for me. So I have to just go either pick it up or she's gonna drop it off. And that's that. Let me make sure I'm not going too far behind. Good thing. So I'm sorry, I was distracted thinking about having to replant everything. Yeah, it's devastating. I didn't plant patty pan this season. Oh, are they? Okay. Mine didn't live. I want some. I'm planting some. Yeah, I'm gonna plant patty. Well, this one's called. It's probably patty pan. Early scallop. I know GT had sent me some patty pan, which I did plant, and I think I harvested some seeds. But that one was rough because I already saw a squash bug in my garden, and I haven't planted no squash yet. It's sitting there waiting for me to plant the zucchinis. Damn heifer. Sitting there waiting for me to plant my stuff just so they can start laying their eggs. I tried to smash it, but it didn't go very well. So I didn't have anything that was really hitting it hard enough. It just sitting there looking at me. Okay, so I'm just clipping the ends of these squash seeds, as I said, to help with the germination. We'll see if it makes a difference. Hopefully it does. But the okra, I got the red one from M.I. Gardner. I recorded the video and I edited it almost completely. I have to just finish it off. I might finish it tonight, and I have to do the thumbnail for it. So I probably will upload that one shortly, the next couple of days, so you can see what I ordered from him. But I did order the Red Hill Country something okra. So I put 6 of those, and I already have the Clemson spineless. That one's going to be going good. And what else did I have to plant? Something else I wanted to get in the okra. I think the ones from Ghana, but I didn't see them at M.I. Gardner. I had to probably go to Baker Creek. So I'm going to go get some things from there. I wasn't going to buy any more seeds. I was not. My budget is done for seeds. But I think I'm going to buy some more because Renaissance showed us that Greek mountain mint or Greek mountain tea. So now I got to get some of those. And I got some of the King of Bitters from Psalm. I haven't planted it yet, but I'm probably going to plant them inside because I have to start another batch of my herbs for the herb garden challenge. What is this? A courge? Is that like a, oh, it's squash. It's French. I put it down in English. I'm like, what's a courge? I know courgette is squash. Okay. So I'm going to put the King of Bitters in that. Because I'm not going to replant the, whatchamacallit. Evening Primrose is doing so good. I'm not going to plant any more of that. So that can take up, I'll take up the King of Bitters in that spot. Okay, so white scallop squash. Put that, and I'll just spray it. I'm gonna have to get some more distilled water because I'm pretty much out. And I don't like using the tap water because it's definitely saturated with chlorine, but I might have no choice. I have one more cell left, but I can fit 3 more, so that's going to be 4 plants. So I'll do one of something now and do the rest later. Let me see what's going on here. We always have budget, girl. But if I'm going to go order from Baker Creek, I'm going to order a few things. So that other tomato that you guys are talking about, that Duval was talking about, the garden, the Greek mountain tea. There's another mint I think you guys are talking about. I think another mint that Renaissance was talking about. About to warm up some curry chicken. Ooh, spinach rice. That sounds good. Yeah, my first time trying it, Cece, because I see Epic Gardening clip the seeds and Growing Up the Box clip the seeds. And he said it makes it germinate faster. So I'm like, okay, let me use what works. Why am I going to take long to grow something? I'm already in a cold climate. I don't got time for that. The white butterflies are already, yep, they're already out. I saw them looking at my garden, give me a side eye. I'm like, not this year. I have everything covered with mesh. I'm going to record a tour, a spring tour, because pretty much nothing much is out there. I'm going to record it this weekend. So I have it recorded. When I'm going to get it uploaded is another conversation. Another conversation. Spinach rice, never heard of it. So, oh yeah, I make spinach rice. I make pumpkin rice. It's a nice way to sneak in vegetables into your rice. Oh, they're yellow. There's a few kinds of patty pan. Okay, take care, G Mama. I think they're all out. And I jokingly said Renaissance bought all the seeds. She probably did. Hey, Tabika. They're sold out. I'm gonna buy from them. There's another company I see you guys talking about. I think You Grow Row. What is this? You Grow Row. A piece of the seed. Another company. But I don't want to go all over the place. I'm going to just order from one company, get as much as I can get, and then that's it. And then next year I'll order from some other companies. But I'm happy with what I got from M.I. Gardner so far. I'm going to plant. What else did I buy from him? Do I have that paper with me? No, I don't have it here. It wasn't here. He said I got another savory, not savory. Yeah, is it savory? Summer savory. I got winter savory. I got another one. And another green, kind of herby green. I want to get purslane. I didn't get purslane, but I heard from some research I did recently with somebody else that it's high in omegas and also and vitamin C. So definitely want to try purslane. I'm going to try I'm going to try row cover this year. Try to save my greens from getting chewed to death. I'm doing a row cover, which is basically DIY. I'm covering each plant with a mesh bag that I got. Went to Amazon to buy more, and the price has gone up and the amount in the package is a lot less. Because last year I ordered 30 of them and it was less than $1 a piece. It was like the bags that you use to strain paint in the 5-gallon buckets, but people using it for gardening and they caught on. And now in the ad it says can use for gardening, for this, for that, but it's for paint straining. So now the price has gone up and the amount in the bag is a lot less. So I'm gonna have to find another vendor because I don't want to make them. It takes too long. But that's what I've been doing. So if you watch Growing Up the Box, he has like a mesh frame and then he put a bag over top. That's kind of like what I did. But I used the garbage bag from Dollar Tree, the mesh one, and then I put the bag on top. So my bok choys and my cabbages, my kohlrabis are covered. I haven't had much problems with the butterfly because I have those frames over top, but the aphids and I think the earwigs were just chewing them up, man. So we'll see. And my Swiss chard is already out there. I planted, hey, Food Forest, planted the folklore, and I planted a rainbow. And I just got the pink Swiss chard from M.I. Gardner. I'm going to plant that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it inside, like in one of these for a faster germination, or put it directly outside. I might do them inside just so I can get them to germinate faster because they'll be under the greenhouse. So that's what I'm working on. Some more Swiss chard. That I don't think any bug likes Swiss chard. To them, it's bitter. They don't really like it, so I like growing it. The chickens love it. I have my Casper killed. Only one germinated. I tried again. Nothing else is happening. I got also American spinach from M.I. Gardner. That's supposed to be slow bolting spinach. And I already planted the giant noble. And my lettuce is already out there direct sown. And now I'm seeing some germination. So that last surprise frost that we had, it seemed to have passed now. I don't see any more bad weather. And it's doing its thing. So next time I'm going to grow the lettuce a little bit, just a tad bit earlier. Just a tad. Or maybe plant them inside and transplant them because I could have gotten food a little earlier. And I love my salads. Marcus Red, hold on. What is it? Okay. So that's so there's quite a few new things I'm going to be planting, as you can hear. And I said I'm going to scale back. Yeah, right. So I'm planting more things, and I'm going to try to get my rain barrel things situated. I put some rain in there, and it seemed to have all leaked out. So I know there was one with a little crack. That's probably the one with the crack. So I'll try the other one and see if anything leaks out of there. I'm not sure if I can fix it with a sealant or something. If not, I'm going to use the DIY trash bin rain catchment thing. Come close to frost last. Whoops. Put it up on the screen. Okay. Come close to frost last night, and putting out shields at night took a whole new meaning. I had to cover my stuff with I cut those big water jugs, the ones that you get for the coolers. I cut them in half and just put them on top of my my pots. And I put a fleece covering over the raised beds. The first night I didn't know there was frost, and that was the worst night because it caused the most damage. After that, they were fine with the fleece covering, but some of my plants were too young to have been put outside in the first place. So next year we learn our lesson. We're going to plant early, but we're going to cover everything with the big water bottles with holes for ventilation. But we're going to cover everything and leave them on there until beginning of May. That's that. Because there was no problem with me planting early. You can get away with a lot more than you think, but you need to have the protection already there. So we lost a few plants even at my parents' house because some of the stuff was really young, and if it was a bit bigger, it would have been so bad. But yeah, we're not doing that again. We're gonna keep all those jugs in the garage. The pieces of them have them already with holes, and then I'm gonna use those same containers to cover the carrot bed to get them to germinate. I didn't plant any carrots yet. I'm gonna plant them this week, and I'm gonna cover them up to keep them moist because I don't want to have to keep going out there to water them. My pipe outside is not fixed yet. The plumber has not come. He did not show up. And he's telling me he's praying for rain because he knows if I don't have rainwater, I'm screwed. I'm like, you pray for rain. How about you pray that your behind gets when you promise you're going to come here. Keep your damn word. Oh, guess what happened too this week? April the 30th. So that was what, Tuesday? I went into the car April 30th or May the 1st. Yeah. I went out the night. Where did I go? Somewhere to do some errand. Came back. Probably went to get food or something. Came back. Did not go in the car until the next evening. When I went into the car, all my stuff was like thrown around. CDs, my consoles all emptied out, papers from the glove compartment, the stuff I had in the middle, all thrown around. Somebody was in my vehicle, I guess looking for money. They didn't steal the vehicle because I guess I should be insulted. It's not worth stealing, but yeah. So I should be feeling violated, but I'm like, waste of time. There's nothing in here. I don't keep things in my car. I will take things out the car and bring them in the house. Even if it's a chore, I will not leave things in my car because that's exactly what people do. They go in at night and then you're missing stuff. So no damage, no nothing. But the thing I didn't like was that they went, because my console, I have my work ID with my name and my picture on it. That was thrown down. So I'm like, now you're thinking someone steals my identity. Like, you get paranoid, but they were looking for change. And the funny thing is, I'm missing a quarter in the middle that I use for my shopping cart, but I had a Ziploc bag with coins that they threw on the seat too and left the coins in the bag. So they must be, allegedly. Because that didn't make, you're taking 25 cents, but you left $5 in coins. Make it make sense. Didn't make no sense. But that's it for me. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go watch. I think, is she on yet? Is Miss Shirley OG on yet? I'm gonna go over there. But I'm just touching base with you guys. Thanks for popping in. Just touching base, seeing how y'all are doing. Oh yeah, she's on. Okay, so I'm gonna head over there myself. So thanks for popping in. Hopefully I'll be on Saturday. I may be on a little later. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. I may be on a little later because of I have to go clean the stove at the rental property and so forth. So yeah, have a good, thanks GT. So take care. I'm heading over to Miss Shirley OG. So I'll see you over there. Take care. Have a blessed evening and keep growing. Bye.